Fellas, now, you ever wonder why there's so much depression, anxiety, stress going on in everybody's lives, especially men, young men growing up, dealing with the weight of the world on their shoulders and stuff? And I came up with the conclusion of, like, everyone is just so worried about things. Like, why are we so worried about things that are going on in our life right now? We so stressed out. We stress ourselves out so much about just the things that we really can't control what's going on in our lives. We put so much stress on it with people, dealing with how to take care of some bills, how to whatever, like get out of poverty or get out of whatever mental space you're in. But we create so much stress on ourselves. We're building each other. We're digging our hole deeper and deeper by just worrying about things. Think about it though. Like, if you really think about it, why are you worrying? Like, you already know that social media is causing you to worry. These things that are in front of us, literally the TV, you got the news, you got social media, other people doing better than you, then you got the negative things in the world like that. So you're constantly feeding your brain negative things. We got to watch what we think. We got to really be aware of what we're thinking, what we're putting into our brain, because that's subconsciously causing us this stress and this worry because we don't have that sense of belief. We can't even believe in ourselves. That's so bad to where we'll have belief in someone else's dream and vision. We'll tell them and encourage them. But when it comes to our dream and our vision and what we want, we can't even have no belief in our own self. But then we want somebody to believe in us. If people always say, if only I just had that one person that believed in me. That's how I used to think. If only I had that one coach that just really took notice in me. But maybe I wasn't as confident in myself or in my game at the time. Maybe I was still having that whole, like, I need to get out of this, beating myself up. We beat ourselves up so much for what? Like, literally, like, if you create a sense of faith and belief, and it doesn't come from, we can't just say, oh, I have faith, I believe in myself. No, you got to really practice these things like at school. You got to practice your thought process, what you be thinking. What are you putting in your brain? What are you saying to yourself on a day-to-day basis? We got to be aware of the things that we talk about in our heads, what we speak about, how we be like, fuck, like I'm so dumb, or I'm so this. We subconsciously are saying these things, but we're like believing them. We're believing these things that we talk about to ourselves. But if you switch that around and uplift yourself, and have encouraging words, these are all steps of getting you to just be mentally free for real. That's all it's about, just being mentally free, not having to feel stressed, not having to feel worried. Doesn't matter what you're going through, because somebody's always going through something worse than you. No matter where you're at, somebody's going through something worse. Somebody's going to be better than you, somebody's going to be worse than you. That's life. Like, we're in so much competition with everybody else. We got TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Everybody's looking at everybody else's lives. So we're in competition with ourselves. And I played a big role in being into competition with everybody else when I was hooping. Like, really seriously, I was making sure I was working on my game just because I knew that somebody else might be getting better and I wanted to compete against that person. But once I sat back and be like, why am I competing with this person? Like, let me just compete with myself. Let me see how good I can get myself. Let me see how much educated I can be about myself, and just what can I do to better myself as an individual. I'm not trying to compete with this person. I'm not trying to compare myself to this person, because think about it. Like, this life is full of abundance. This life is full with whatever you make it. So whatever he got, it's not affecting me. It's not whatever he got, whatever blessings God gave him, it's not affecting me, because it's a life of abundance. Whatever I want, I can have. It has nothing to do with, damn, like, he on right now, like, this nigga on right now, he flashing his bands, he up right now, I ain't up, so I'ma shit on him. Why? Just God bless him. Bless the person that found his purpose and found his gift, and God blessed him because yours is coming right around the corner. Cause you've been doing everything, but you gotta do the necessary things. You gotta train your brain to think about positive things, to read positive things, to imagine yourself wherever you want to be. That's gonna create a belief system. That's gonna where the faith comes in. It's like I have faith knowing that my life is gonna turn out right. Like we so constantly worried about money, chasing women, chasing all this bullshit in life, but we still can't get the mental capacity right. We can't get our mind right to just not have a worry about nothing. There's literally, it's a difference between worrying and knowing something has to be done. Like, okay, I gotta get this done. Like, all right, something gotta happen. Like a sense of urgency. But when you don't have a sense of urgency, that's when you worry because you got time to worry. You got time on your hands to worry. When bullshit is happening in your life and shit like that, but you still being consistent, you still moving, you still thinking of things in your mind, creating situations, creating solutions, you really don't have time to worry. And that belief system is gonna cancel out that worriness. You worry when you have doubt. You have doubt when you haven't prepared yourself. Think about it. Like, what did I just say? You worry because you have doubt. You have doubt because you haven't prepared yourself for whatever it is you want to do with your life. So all it is just take the necessary steps to prepare. That's literally it. All you have to do is prepare. But we so caught up into, I got to get to there. I got to get at the top of the hill. Instead of already visualizing yourself at the top of the hill and work downward. Like, I'm already there. Whatever it is, if I want to be the best YouTuber in my niche, I'm already there. Mentally, I'm already there. Now I just got to do the work. You got to be the person already. Then let me do the work. Let me do the one video a day, one video a week, one video a month, and keep progressing. And then I get to have the outcome, the subscribers, the money, all the stuff that you want, but you got to do the necessary things. And people are so lazy and so think like, oh, that's too hard, that's too long, it's going to take too many years. The days are going to go by regardless. The days are going to go by regardless. We like worry about what people may think. Nobody gives a fuck about you. When you get older, you realize nobody was caring about what you had going on with your life anyway. So you might as well just do it. And if they say something while you're doing it, they was going to say something if you didn't do it anyway. So you know the people that's in your corner rooting for you, and the people that's not, like, they're not in your life. Like, why are you stressing about somebody that's not in your life? It makes no sense. You shouldn't be stressing at all when you have belief. You could be going through the worst thing in life. Like, if you read your Bible, I'm not even going to get into the Bible right now because that's a different topic for a different day. But if you just educate yourself and you read, you realize there's really nothing to worry. Everything is within your mind. Like, it's just so crazy that people don't know this. We deal with so many depression rates, suicidal people. When everything happens for a reason, you gotta always look in a positive mindset. Whatever outcome is gonna happen is the outcome that you chose in your mind. So you gotta be aware of what you're thinking. But one thing I go back to say is that belief system. Nothing is gonna cure your depression, your anxiety, your broken heart if you don't create a sense of belief. And that beliefs come with faith. Having faith in a better outcome of your life. Having faith in a better outcome of whatever you desire. Whatever you desire in life, you got to keep it up here and think about it constantly. And whatever is dictating you off that thought, regroup. It's okay to regroup. It's okay to do something for a month and then slip and then do it again. We thinking like, fuck, like I'm not consistent. Like I didn't, no. You was consistent for however long. You slipped up, now be consistent again. And it's just a recurrent cycle until whatever outcome you want comes. And that's literally it. But in order to get through a lot of things in life, not even to get through a lot of things in life, in order to just have peace of mind, like that's the key. Not money, not women, Not fame, a peace of mind. Because we always see in the world and society that there's people miserable out there that are millionaires and billionaires. Why are they miserable? They have all the money, all the power in the world, but they're miserable. You know why they're miserable? It's because they don't have faith. They don't have a relationship with the Most High. They don't have a belief system. They go off of their emotions, but you don't have to go off your emotions when you have facts. When you have science, when things have been scientifically proven to change. If you think differently, if you act differently, if you change the way you've been living. So that's the thing you have to think about. You got to realize, why am I in the position I am right now in life? Is it because of my thought process? Is it because of the environment I've been around? Like, let's come up with an outcome. Let's come up with a solution on why we at where we're today, but have a vision of where we want to be, and put our minds to where we want to be in life, and then just keep working from there.